Hey, what's up guys? It's Tyler here, and I am at the Kauffman Memorial Garden, right near the plaza here in Kansas City. And this is the third installment of my TC Adventure series. This one is titled Culture and Nature. I'll take you guys through the Kauffman Memorial Garden, Jacob Loos Park, and then also the Nelson-Atkins Art Museum. And that's going to be the extent of this video. And while I'm out in public, as you can see, I am wearing my mask, taking all the precautions I need to, during this pandemic. So I'm just going to walk through the garden, and as I do, I'll let you guys in on some facts about the garden, while you guys mesmerize in what plants are out here and flowers and everything. And without further ado, let's go. Alright, so this is the Ewing and Muriel Kauffman Memorial Garden, is the full name. It's at 4800 Rock Hill Road here in Kansas City. Open to the public during Memorial Day weekend in the year 2000. It's a 2-acre garden that is part of the Kauffman Legacy Park, obviously located in this area here. So Ewing Kauffman was the original owner of the Kansas City Royals, just in case you guys did not know that. There's your little interesting fact for today. For Ewing and Muriel, his wife, their true joy in life came from opportunities to share with others. And so this garden was designed to be an extension of their legacy, and the plants on display are inspired by the places that they travel to. So for example, like these were located somewhere where they went like on vacation or something, and they wanted to bring these plants here to Kansas City, and so they decided to bring all this plant life here. And then of course you can't have anything in Kansas City without a fountain, so there's that. Ooh. Yeah, and there's another fountain off in the distance there. So that's basically the extent of the garden. Not very big, but it's very beautiful and very worthwhile experience, and something I recommend taking part in if you got some free time. So yeah, on to Loos Park. Alright guys, we are at the second location here for this video. We are at Jacob L. Loos Memorial Park, and the address is 5200 Warnell Road, not too far from the Kauffman Garden where we just were to begin this video. So let me give you all some facts about the park, and then I'll go walk around for a little bit so you guys can see kind of what it's all about, and in case you haven't been here before and you're looking for new places to go during the pandemic, and looking for ways to fill up your free time. So let's get right to it. So Loos Park is 74 acres. It's got scenic walking paths and a small lake on the property. I think it's just a little further down from here. And this park locally is known as being a major site in the Battle of Westport. This site here is where Confederate forces were routed by Union forces in the midst of the battle. So yeah, this is a pretty historic landmark here, and there's I think on the other side of the park, from where I'm at right now, there's some statues and whatnot kind of memorializing that, and so if you want to check that out, I'll try and get to that here shortly. And so a little bit more about the park. So in 1926, Jacob's wife, Ella, bought the property from Hugh Ward, the Hugh Ward estate, and actually the son of the original owner of the property back in 1871. She bought the park so it could be made in honor of her husband. And so Jacob founded the Loose Wiles Biscuit Company, which produced Sunshine Biscuits, among a few other products. So in case you're wondering where that name sounds familiar, that's why. So he passed away in 1923, Jacob Loose did. And so Ella decided to give the property over to the city back in 1927. And the city obviously did a great job in honoring her wishes of this park being to memorialize her husband here. So like I said, to kind of maybe not memorialize, but kind of as a landmark for where the Battle of Westport took place, there's a Civil War battle cannon and some markers, and those were placed in 1990 in cooperation with the Monett Battlefield Fund and the Native Sons and Daughters of Kansas City. So it's on the south end of the park at 55th and Pennsylvania. And it was presented to Kansas City Parks and Recreation as a gift to the people of Kansas City. And that was in July of 1990. And again, it was to kind of, just so you can learn the history about the Battle of Westport, and like what significance took place here on this property. So that's all the facts about Loose Park. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to walk around a little bit and kind of show you guys that haven't been here before, kind of what it's all about and what it looks like, and just so if this video piques your curiosity, cool. So anyway, let's get to exploring this park a little bit. Alright guys, so there's kind of a little sneak peek of Loose Park. So now it's time to head on over to the next location, the last location for this video, and that will be the Nelson-Atkins Art Museum. Alright guys, this is where we get to talk about the Nelson-Atkins Museum of Art located in downtown Kansas City. The museum opened to the public on December 11th, 1933, and the museum was born from the instincts and ambitions of two individuals in Kansas City that shared a dream of providing the city and the surrounding communities with a place to go and observe art. First, enter in William Rockhill Nelson, who was the founder of the Kansas City Star newspaper, who was convinced that art and culture were necessary for a city to truly be civilized. When he died in 1915, the bulk of his estate was used to establish the William Rockhill Nelson Trust for the purchase of works of art to someday go into a museum. Then we enter into the picture Mary McAfee Atkins, who was a Kansas City area school teacher who had similar aspirations to Mr. Nelson. She provided the city with about 1/3 of her $1 million estate to purchase the land for a public art museum. Then the Nelson Trust, coupled with Atkins' estate, helped create the museum that Kansas Cityans know and love today. The museum currently maintains collections of more than 35,000 works of art and welcomes more than 500,000 visitors in a normal year. So, and then I just kind of want to add in, this is a very popular destination for school field trips, family outings, and I've even had a homework assignment where I had to go to the museum and observe one of these specific exhibits and just kind of write down some feedback on it and kind of what my thoughts were about it and kind of just really observe it in the context of that assignment for the class. And I've truly had a lot of great experiences at the museum, and I look forward to going back again sometime in the near future with my family. So, and I definitely recommend during this pandemic, or if things are still going crazy, if you need something to do in your spare time, I definitely recommend the Nelson-Atkins Museum. It's free admission, but you do have to pay for parking, and that generally goes towards keeping the museum open and allowable for the public to go observe the works of art. So that's just kind of where I stand. It's a beautiful place where you can observe lots of just beautiful art pieces. So if you're looking for something to do, absolutely. Something I recommend doing is going to the Nelson-Atkins Museum. And you can go, once a month. You can go a few times during the year. You can go a couple times a year. To me, it never gets old going to the art museum, considering I do love art. I love drawing, painting, coloring, and then also observing art. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys again for continuing to watch my videos and supporting my channel. And as always, thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless.